Hello, fellow jobbers. Welcome to the Glorified Jobbers. We are back and we're in a new set because our old set's been. What has happened to our old set? Well, our old set at the moment is Big Show and Mankind are in there.
Renovated.
Basically,
No, Big Show and Mankind are in there and having a match in there.
Basically,
for the half a championship.
Yeah. So
I gave an attitude adjustment to Rashford off the table.
Yeah.
So we're in Triple H's office right now, as you can see, and yeah, he's got his king's chair. I've been given the rights to sit in here. So welcome. So what we're going to talk about the first thing today, guys. What is our thing? Oh, by the way, actually, I've got a new nickname now. It's the One Man Gang.
One Man Gang.
Remember him? Yeah, someone came up with it. It said One Man Gang.
I prefer the second one. That was
Akeem. Hey, cool cats! Told me that I'm the new cool cat guy now.
The worst.
That was terrible.
Akeem, was it Akeem the African Dream or something?
That was
Yeah,
the one.
Akeem.
And he was white.
And he was the whitest.
Hey, a cool cat. Maybe I could really cool. No. Anyway, so we're going to be. This is our temporary set for now, but we'll be back in our old boiler room next week. So don't you worry, guys. So, guys,
back in the sweatshop.
what are we talking about this week? Hey, what is our new? What are we talking about?
TNA, I guess.
TNA.
Yeah.
I guess that's the biggest thing that's going on right now, isn't it?
So yeah, well,
Delete.
explain it, guys. What is happening?
Well, so TNA are screwed as per usual.
Yep.
They're always constantly on the verge of going out of business. Just because apparently that's their business model. I don't get how they still exist, but they do.
And no one.
But I mean, what's that's the problem. But so what's like everyone's thoughts on it? I guess because like none of us watch it religiously. Like
I did watch.
I
it
used to watch it
up
religiously
until about 2 weeks ago.
Nah, I think the last time I watched Religiously for like years, like 2003. That was the last time I stopped watching it.
Aces
No.
and Aces.
Yeah. After that.
Last time I was watching it was just before the recent Bound for Glory, but I didn't watch Bound for Glory.
No one ever watches Bound for Glory,
watched
though,
the
do they?
lead up.
Everyone
to
watches the
Bound
build
for
up.
Glory.
Yeah.
I watched 10-10-10. Bound for
that
Glory
was
back
good,
in
though. Do you
2010.
remember that?
That was the best Bound for Glory.
10.
They felt so happy to get that.
God, Abyss.
Yes.
You don't like Abyss, don't you?
just continuously coming up with like.
We've got so many names for each other, haven't we?
Oh no.
I'm
But
still only Shelton Benjamin for you, though.
Yeah,
I can't think
I'm
of anything
fine.
else for you.
Yeah, but he's got a good one first time.
Marcus Rashford. That's
Yeah,
fine.
Rashford's a good one as well.
Timothy Foster-Mercer.
Yeah, no, we don't talk about football anyway. So yeah, anyway, TNA.
Wrong channel.
Wrong channel, yeah. TNA is in dire situations at the moment. They got no money. They don't know where they're coming or going.
Dixie Carter.
Challenge TV has cancelled
Yeah, they
their
dropped them.
subscription now.
What? Wait. Sorry, I actually didn't know this. Wait, Challenge dropped them.
Yeah, so from
Oh, so I ain't
January.
watching them anymore.
So from January, that's it now.
So why did
Well,
Challenge
because Challenge was dropping a lot of its wrestling stuff anyway, because they
Yeah,
had
well.
Wrestle Talk TV on it as well, and they dropped them as well. They were looking to get out of it, but then they dropped TNA as well now.
So where are they
But
going?
do you
Then
blame
that's
Dixie
fine
for
now.
that? Are we blaming Dixie for this whole?
Well, you have to think. Look, the fact of the matter is their programming has been bad. Like it just has. Like the only saving grace of their programming at the moment has been Matt Hardy having a renaissance in his career. Delete. By the way, I was at WCPW on Wednesday, and when Matt Hardy's name came up, everybody in the building was doing it. It's so over. But yeah, it's been dropped from TNA. It's only got, I think, the only major it's on Pop TV at the moment, but that's constantly like being discussed as being dropped as well in America.
Yeah, no,
Like,
they've cancelled as well, Pop TV.
Or have they?
Yeah.
See, their only big one I can think of now is in India, of all places.
No, sorry, I've got that wrong actually. It's the India one has cancelled. Sony, I think it's Sony TV. Or
Oh,
something.
have they dropped it now?
India's cancelled and Challenge.
Well, see,
TV.
this is the problem. It's just a mess everywhere.
Them two were their biggest money as well coming in. So,
Well, I guess
what's
let's
gonna
put it this way, right? What do you lot think could save TNA, or at least put them better?
I never thought I would say this, but they need Jeff Jarrett back.
And if get out,
Jarrett.
get
no,
out.
I would. Smashing Pumpkins.
Global.
Was it Billy
Corrigan,
Billy Corrigan?
yeah.
He gave quite a lot of money.
Like
Gave him
2
about-
point something.
Yeah, he's given him about 2 million, and they've just screwed him over.
Yeah.
Basically telling him that he was going to be was it president or?
They based.
Oh,
Well, he
was the
basically.
owner?
Essentially, what he wanted to do was convert the money that he had loaned him into shares,
Yeah.
and then he would essentially take control.
So
of it.
yeah, Dixie said, "All right, you're going to be president," and then she sent out emails going out, "He's not really the president. We're just telling him that."
And this is what I mean. Like everything about it is messed up.
It's and it's all coming back to Dixie. It's Dixie.
Well, it's
needs to
Dixie
go.
Clark's baby, ultimately. Like,
Well, it's not her baby. It was Jeff Jarrett's baby.
Yeah, but then
And
Jeff
she
Jarrett
stole
stole it
it.
to Dixie
Yeah,
Clark.
because he was clever. He thought Dixie's
get
going to
my
ruin
book
this.
in
I
it.
need to get out of this.
It
before I
wasn't
need
even
to-
a.
And then obviously Jeff Jarrett's got his own thing now with Global
Yeah,
Force.
got
But like,
wrestling.
He's laughing at the company that he created.
No, but he must be upset though. Like he's
He's-
building all these wrestling. Like, I think he's only done TNA, hasn't he? But
yeah.
one, he's building Global Force.
and Global Force, yeah. But he
He
built
built
this up
companies.
to being. It's the second brand, isn't it, from WWE, isn't it?
Ring of Honor.
He's basically been trying to build.
It was the one.
WCW.
It was the one with the biggest exposure.
Yeah.
Because it had a TV deal, right? Whereas Ring of Honor doesn't really have a proper TV deal.
No.
If
Like-
Ring of Honor had a TV deal, then
Well, see, this was the
They
thing.
lost it, didn't they?
For a while, there was talks that Ring of Honor were going to basically buy TNA
Mm.
and then just use their TV deal, essentially. But again, that's gone away now because TNA just can't seem to find a buyer.
No.
They had it in Billy Corrigan, but then he was like, "I want Dixie Carr out of the picture," and all of a sudden, Billy
But
Corrigan's gone again.
Dixie
Carr's
needs
back.
to go, right, because she made so many mistakes, right? The biggest mistake, even though it was great 10-10-10, bringing back Hulk Hogan and Eric Bischoff to do NWO again
Basically.
was ridiculous.
Well, this is the thing. They've chronically misused all of their talent.
Mm.
Think about the people they've had: Samoa Joe, AJ Styles,
Exactly.
and then they've had all the old like people: Bobby,
Storm.
Drew
Yeah.
Galloway, flipping Matt Hardy,
Exactly.
Jeff Hardy. They've had like Jeff Hardy has his own demons, obviously, but they've had all these amazing talent, and they've misused all of them consistently.
The only thing that's come out good is Matt Hardy. What he's done now, you know, the whole
Oh, that's the only thing
Broken
that's come
Man,
out
yeah,
good
yeah,
from
only- yeah.
recently.
Consistently.
recently,
But
yeah.
to be honest, Samoa Joe and AJ
AJ
Styles
Styles.
for me was their biggest,
Mm.
their biggest.
Yeah, but even then, it wasn't consistently good.
Oh,
It
and
wasn't,
CM
was it?
Punk. Oh, could you say CM Punk?
Oh, he was
No.
there.
He was there, but he wasn't really there, was he? He was still wearing like the shorts with the.
Yeah.
But this is the thing. So, like, what? I mean, from your guys' perspective, what would? None of us are watching TNA religiously right
No,
now.
we're not. No,
even
that's
though
the problem.
you're the closest to it, but
Yeah.
you're still not doing it right now. What would like
That
make
Bobby
us
Lashley
think?
run was.
Yeah, that was
Well,
terrible.
that's what I mean. So,
Yeah.
what would make us watch it? Like, from your guys' perspective, what's
I've
TNA
been
missing?
thinking of this like when I watched TNA, like when I was watching TNA, I was thinking like, what could you do to save it? I feel like 2010 to 2011, 2012, when Hulk Hogan, I liked Hulk Hogan's return and Ric Flair, and
They had potential.
Yeah.
because there was a lot going on there.
Mm.
There was Fortune and Fortune against the Immortals.
You had
I
the
like
Main Event
that.
Mafia and all that sort of stuff.
Yeah,
as well.
Main Event Mafia was the best thing that TNA's ever done.
Yeah,
Mhm.
I agree.
And
Man.
it's just, but what could save it now? The only thing I think that could actually save it is nothing. And they have, if Ring of Honor did something with TNA, but they just took the television deal, maybe brought some of the stars over to Ring of Honor. Ring of Honor is actually just a much better show.
Yeah.
Mm.
Ring of Honor, with me personally, I think Ring of Honor kind of matches up to, the big,
WWE.
yeah,
Yeah.
because they
Second
have
best for WWE,
Adam
yeah.
Cole, they have the Bucks, they have.
When they have great connections with New Japan as well.
Mm.
Yeah.
They do like stuff like
Definitely,
Global
yeah.
Wars and things like that, where
Yeah.
they have matches, where they have like big events with New Japan, and that's the biggest thing TNA have to do, in my opinion, is offer an alternative to WWE. Because for the longest time, they've tried to just be another version of WWE, WCW.
Yeah.
Whereas really they shouldn't be. What they should be
No.
doing is offering an alternative. The reason why Lucha Underground is so good is because it's completely different. Lucha Underground is like insane. People are flying. There's just like there's a band playing on a roof for some reason. Like it's just crazy, but it's completely different, and that's what's great about it. Whereas TNA, it's like, oh, we're well like WWE guys.
Yeah,
you
Mm.
promise, and it's like you shouldn't be that. You should try to be something different.
I think that one of the things, no, two superstars in TNA that could have saved TNA that they just underused was Elijah Burke's character over in TNA,
Yeah.
Pope, D'Angelo De Niro, and Mr. Anderson. I feel like they were terrible.
I never liked Mr. Anderson.
Terribly.
I did. He was-
I've never ever liked Mr. Anderson.
Well, Mr.
Even when he was in
Kennedy.
WWE,
Mr.
Mr. I've
Kennedy.
I've
He's like,
never
I
rated
like
I
him.
loved Kennedy.
No.
Kennedy.
I loved Kennedy. But
No.
has anyone else
I don't
ever
rate him.
has anyone else ever seen this? One night, I can't remember when it was, on TNA, and they were doing a battle royal. There was like a Royal Rumble style
Mm.
battle royal, and at this point, the Pope was so over. Like, he was the guy.
Yeah.
And I was watching, and just as the Pope comes in, like, he comes in, they're like, oh, he's here. The fans are all off going crazy. He runs in, throws a couple of punches, and then the finishing logo for TNA comes up, and it just finishes. I was like, what the fuck? I was like,
Well, it's just...
what happened?
Well...
So, I mean, like, right now, they have people like Drew Galloway's there. I mean,
Is
Drew
he
Galloway,
really?
he's currently injured, but, well, he's about to come back. But, I mean, Drew Galloway is incredibly good.
EC3.
They have EC3, the man who looks like he's made out of sausages.
God, I
It
like-
looks a bit weird, doesn't it?
He's got all the flexibility of a stale sausage, as my friend says. Like, that dude is like, you look at him back when he first appeared in WWE and NXT, in the old version of NXT, when Daniel Bryan was his pro, and he looked so different. Like, he was like proper, like, slimmed down, like, athletic, and now he just looks like, yeah, exactly. But yeah, so they have people capable of putting on a really good wrestling show. Their problem is and has always been the people behind the scenes. And so, like,
There's
really, it's
people writing.
utilizing. Yeah, you have to
There's people
utilize the
writing.
people you've got well, and they don't do that. So will that ever change? I guess is the problem.
It won't though, will it?
It can. TNA
Should it-
is a great, the idea of TNA is great.
Yeah.
So why isn't it great?
That's the problem, isn't it?
And I think Dixie Carter is their biggest poison, because a lot of stars they've just been pissed off since she's got there, really.
She just...
I mean, they
she
lost Kurt
doesn't-
Angle. I never thought they would lose Kurt Angle.
Kurt Angle had a longer run in TNA than WWE.
Yeah.
Yeah,
And I
9 years
never,
and-
I never thought he would have left TNA.
But
They
it
lost
must have shown how bad it must have if Kurt Angle left.
Yeah, because
'Cause
Kurt
he is
Angle was
such a
back in
loyal
that place.
person.
He was back in that place.
He was backing it. He was such a loyal person, you know. And then for him just to leave like that.
Yeah.
But then
It
again,
must have
I
been
remember
something.
back in the early days, I felt like TNA was doing amazing stuff for all the ex-WWE guys and not enough for the actual stars. That's when
Well,
Jeff
yeah,
Jarrett was around.
This is a consistent problem they have as well.
Because
It is, yeah.
it's like, oh, Booker T's here now, let's give him a title shot and give him the
remember that.
championship. Oh, Kevin Nash is here now, let's give him the championship. Oh, Sting's here, let's give him the championship. Like, and then there's a whole roster of guys that has started with TNA and been with TNA from day one that are just not getting there.
And also, when you think about it as well, like Sting, he changed his gimmick. He did the Joker thing,
kinda
you
like
know.
that.
Yeah, I remember that.
I kind of like that.
Who would have thought Sting would ever do that? Like,
Yeah.
you know, because Sting is such an icon. It's an icon, Sting, and you know Sting. For him to
Literally
do
the
that in
icon
TNA,
Sting.
yeah. For him to do that in TNA,
Yeah.
to change. It was, you know,
It was
they
funny.
give it. They've done. It just annoys me what they could have done.
The problem
And
is,
they've ruined
is
it.
you give people some freedom, right? So you give someone like Matt Hardy freedom. He does something completely and utterly insane, but it's worked and is like super good. Whereas you give someone like Hulk Hogan freedom, and all of a sudden, oh, he's the champion. He's doing all this
Hulk
dodgy
Hogan.
stuff. His daughter's got a wedding with
Bubba
Bubba Ray. We're like, okay.
I kind of like that though.
No,
I
that's
was-
still
I was,
so
part of
stupid.
me
The
was
only
like,
reason I like
please
that-
let this be real in real
Yeah.
life.
The only reason I like that
Bully
is because
Ray.
I think I weirdly think that Hulk Hogan's daughter is really hot.
Weirdly, it's probably the word you should.
Yeah, really?
So-
Really?
And also, actually, by the way, as well, I don't want to talk about Hulk Hogan.
That's the only reason I like this.
Bully Ray was good. As well. Bully Ray character.
Well, his-
That was amazing.
Yeah, the character was
They
nice.
should have done
Bring that
wonders
into
with that.
WWE. Bring Bully Ray.
No, they're not, because
Oh,
he's left. Innit?
He's left.
You're going to be seeing
Or
him.
is he?
You're going to be
Perhaps.
seeing him very soon, aren't you?
Yes.
In ICW. When
I
you
will
go
be,
up
yes,
there.
I'll be there.
at the
We're going to be
weekend.
doing, by the way, we're going to be doing some special things for ICW. We have a few things coming up in there, so check it out. Stay tuned. But anyway, what was you saying?
I guess my final thing on it would be, I really hope they do something special with this Matt Hardy delete thing.
Yeah.
I really hope in a way that he just deletes the entirety of Impact Wrestling in some weird storyline and they sort of reboot it.
Reboot, yeah.
Reboot TNA.
With Matt
yeah,
Hardy
and
being
that way
the-
you have like Matt Hardy, you have people like
Oh,
Galloway,
Willowback.
Cody Rhodes, or Cody now,
Yeah.
like all of these like people who are capable of putting on a good show. You reboot it, you just blow all the old cobwebs off. You're like, right, we're back, here we go. You'll have renewed interest and you kick off what's strong, and you'll be able to do it. And plus, there's a bunch of Ring of Honor guys at the moment whose contracts are coming
Yeah.
up, and TNA have
That's true.
TNA usually grab a lot of those people before WWE do. So
So just
we'll
reboot
see.
the whole
Oh,
company
Oh, by the way,
and
before we
whole
go after,
continuity.
what do we think of Abyss, by the way?
a
He's,
fake
he's
Kane.
one of those people who, again, who's always had the
kinda
potential.
like
He's
him.
a
Never,
fake Kane.
Yeah, that's
Basically.
he is
Yeah.
TNA's answer to
Yeah,
Kane.
wait. Do you remember when the Abyss took off his mask and then he was his brother, his brother?
Yeah, yeah.
And that stupid storyline. It made no sense.
Mm.
Oh gosh.
So
I like his current thing he's got with what rest they called? I can't remember now. Decay.
Yeah.
I quite like that.
I do
it's
like
not
that,
perfect, but I quite like it. But again, it's one of those things that it's always almost there, but
Yeah.
never there.
So what are we saying? Dixie out then, yeah?
Dixie out.
Dixie out, Matt Hardy in.
Donald Trump in. I'm joking.
Jesus Christ, not again.
Imagine them
Delete-
owning TNA.
delete.
Actually,
Yeah.
Imagine.
Everything's just gold.
Gold red.
So anyway, yeah. So
It's
we
rich
think
enough.
Dixie out and sort yourself out, TNA. Come on.
Sort it out. Come
Come
on.
on.
You have
Come on, mate.
you've had all the tools for.
If you want us to get,
long.
if you want us to talk, if you want to talk to us,
We're available at a reasonable price.
no, we're available for free.
No, you are, mate.
I am, yeah.
Reasonable price.
Reasonable price. Anyway, so we're going to go into our next topic now, which is the theme arm, the Undertaker. He's coming on SmackDown for the 900th episode. Now, we said we was going to talk about this in the last show. Was it 9,000? Sorry.
900.
900, isn't it?
It's not 9,000.
No, it's not 9,000.
That's a
Oh,
lot of
9,000.
episodes.
I know that's a lot of episodes.
So yes, the Undertaker's coming back for the 900th episode. What does this mean? What is it about?
Yeah,
Please
What's
retire.
happening?
Like I don't think
What?
like I don't know. I like the Undertaker
Get
so
off
much.
this show.
Shut up.
Get out.
Like I like the Undertaker, but like look at him. He can't wrestle anymore.
He can.
Ah,
He is old.
he's old.
He
He's old.
You're really
He doesn't
upset
look
about this,
old.
aren't
He's
you?
not
Hell.
that old.
Wow.
It's like no, I like the Undertaker, but
guys,
like
he's undead, so he's technically as old as
Yeah.
he was previously.
he gets it. But
And
then-
his wife is Michelle McCall. She must be pumping some life into him, boy.
Jesus
oh god.
Christ.
No, but like we said last time as well, he is shrinking as
Yeah,
well,
he's
isn't
shrinking.
he? He's
At least,
shrinking.
like-
He's
like-
actually shrinking.
He doesn't
Hey,
look
look.
huge anymore. 'Cause he's
What's
not
going
got
on?
to it.
Listen, like
Look, if we saw WrestleMania 24 with Ric Flair wrestling with
Yeah.
that grimy, whatever he calls it, of a body with his top off, getting slapped in the chest,
yeah.
we can see Undertaker.
Yeah,
made of leather.
cool, cool. I don't mind that, but like, if comes to SmackDown, yeah, don't mind that. At least say I'm gonna like my time is coming to an end soon.
I think that's what he's gonna do.
Yeah, and then one more wrestler, and who that's gonna be? I think it's gonna be John Cena. Yeah.
Oh,
People would
please.
like that.
No, because here's the
No.
thing. Here's
right
the
now,
thing,
John Cena's a bit over. I
Here's the
think,
thing.
In,
Here's the
in a
thing.
weird.
No, here's the thing. Because if it's his last match, if it's his last match at Mania, which I thought it was like 2 Manias ago, so it's never certain with the Undertaker. But if it is his last match, does he lose? Does he put someone over?
AJ Styles.
He
That is
wants
the-
to.
That is the question.
He
right?
wants to.
And so if he is going to lose, he can't face John Cena. Because John Cena getting the win is pointless. It's, I mean, look,
John
it's-
Cena
it's
got the
the-
win
it's-
over Taker.
Yeah.
Then
No,
his
but
career
if John
might
Cena
as well
wins,
leave.
right? If John Cena wins and he's the guy that, and they're gonna say he's the guy that
He-
retired the
he healed.
Undertaker.
This is the thing. It would always be
But
like.
Cena doesn't want
Bray
to
Wyatt.
be.
At least he should win a feud.
I think it should be.
AJ Styles.
No,
gotta be-
Cena,
it's gotta be
Cena-
someone who's
no,
gonna be around for
Cena
the
would
next
be
10
a
years.
heel if he was told to be a heel. He wouldn't say no to it, would he?
He would.
It's Vince that's holding it back.
I don't know. I feel like they both are. I feel
You
like
think so?
I feel like Vince is ultimately the guy who's holding him back, but there's no way he's not looking at his bank account and the money that's coming in every month and thinking, "What if I turned heel? That's going to halve it, basically."
If he turned heel, people would love it.
Yep.
But that's the problem, though. People would love it though if he
But
was a heel.
They love him.
People
now.
would cheer him if he was a heel. That's the
Well,
problem.
it's something that what's his name, Adam Blompier at What Culture brought up was that if he turns heel, people like us would be like, "He's heel, fantastic, let's
Yeah.
go."
The
So you
kids.
have to give us a reason to hate it, because
Mm.
otherwise we will be cheering him, and then little kids will boo him, and it's just going to be the same situation but reversed. So beating someone like the Undertaker gives him that heel heat amongst people like us, because you're like, he beat the Undertaker, what a dickhead. Do
Yeah.
you know what I mean? So you have to figure that out.
Yeah.
But I don't think he should be given that rub, because I feel like
Who do you think should?
I think
it's got to be someone who's going to be around, I think, for the next 5-10 years.
AJ Styles.
AJ Styles is a guy, but I feel like he's still a little bit too old. And,
I
and
feel
he's
like
already
no.
super over. He's
No,
already
no,
at
no,
top
no.
The
class.
thing about AJ Styles though, right, is he
Right.
can make Undertaker have good. Well, Undertaker does have good matches anyway, but
But AJ could, like...
he could. he
But I
could
don't
work
see how.
more
I don't
with
see
him.
where that heat's gonna come from. They're just creating.
I
that
guess
from
with
nothing.
I guess if they keep the title
Club.
on AJ
The club come out. and
on the
help
club,
him.
yeah.
Yeah, club.
You could properly relaunch the club in WWE in
Mm.
that way.
Will Finn
Maybe-
Balor come out?
Well, this is... Well, I think Finn Balor's... I don't know, man.
Finn
I don't
Balor's
know.
going to be out for a while, isn't
Well,
he?
yeah, supposedly. But even if he did, like, I think he's got a big main event face running him. But whether you do that pre or before he turns heel is another question. But there's several people who could do it. Bray's another big shout. Because Bray needs a push.
Yeah, he
And
needs
Jesus
a win.
Christ beating Undertaker at Mania would
He
be
needs
that
a
What
push.
about Strowman?
Oh,
Strowman.
forget that.
Well, they threw that idea around a couple of years ago.
Yeah.
The Undertaker.
Yeah, apparently like 2 years ago or a year ago they wanted Braun Strowman to beat the Undertaker.
I really
2 years
like
ago or a year ago.
Strowman. I think he's good on the mic.
I like
I think
him.
he's fantastic.
Did you see
on
that
the mic.
picture of him in the Wonder Woman outfit
Yeah.
from this week or whatever it was on
Adam
Instagram?
Rose.
Wait,
No,
wait.
on his, someone went through his
I don't
Instagram
wanna see
from
it.
like 2 years ago.
I
There's a
don't
picture of
wanna
him
see it.
dressed up as Wonder Woman,
No.
like makeup on his face. It's the greatest picture.
Wait.
I gained and lost respect for him at the same time.
Check
It was
that out.
amazing.
Wait.
We're gonna
Go
do
look,
Wait,
go
wait,
look.
wait. Don't you remember when Braun Strowman was facing all these jobbers, and James also was the first guy when
Yeah.
he did, like choke slam, and then the second
James
guy,
Ellsworth beats the Undertaker.
That's a good one. That'd be a good one.
and then the second guy was it Johnny Knoxville?
Yeah.
and he said to who was it?
I like big.
Yeah,
sweaty men
I
or
like
whatever it
big
was.
sweaty men.
Yeah.
That was the most funniest.
That was
thing
so good.
ever.
He's like, why are you doing this? I like big, sweaty men. And Byron Saxton's just like, well, good luck. And then just climbed out the ring.
But anyway, we'll go back to the Undertaker. I don't know how we got onto
I'm
that.
sitting here really trying to think.
Who?
I guess, who would you say? Who would you say?
James Ellsworth. No cheap music. Came over.
I don't know actually who could face it.
Because in my head,
Oh, you're right. Maybe John Cena is the only.
That's it.
Or
Yeah, but-
AJ Styles, really.
Bray, I'm still saying Bray.
But if John Cena were to face,
I would have said
Undertaker-
Triple H if he.
I would.
Whoever-
I would give
Is that the
Strowman
full
it.
time?
I
Yeah,
I
so
would
I'll
give
be-
Strowman it because
Fourth. Oh yeah.
because
2017.
that would give him a massive,
Oh,
massive
oh,
push.
first.
That would.
Oh yeah, because he did the 19, didn't he?
Yeah.
It would be a big push. These two are having a different
Yeah, that was a
conversation in
different
the middle.
conversation. there, Sorry.
It would be a big push, but are we all in agreement that he has to lose if it's his last one? This is the thing.
I think he should.
Does he go out with a win or does he go out with a
No,
loss?
he needs to go.
Undertaker. You know what? I read this up. Or I might have seen it in a video. Undertaker has wanted to put over somebody at Mania for so long. Like he wanted to end the streak back when he fought
did.
Randy.
He wanted to end it.
Yeah,
like
he wanted
years and years ago.
Randy. He wanted Randy to end it. He wanted
The
his
Vince
idea. His idea was to have somebody come up and
Yeah.
get over by him
Mm.
giving him the streak. And he's wanted to do it for years. So by the time Brock Lesnar came around, he was like, "Oh, just give it to him, please. I just don't want to do it anymore."
How about
he didn't
this?
want the pressure of it's another streak, another streak match.
Well, actually, the
How
Miz has
about-
still got the streak going, hasn't he, for WrestleMania? Hasn't he?
Probably. I don't know that.
He's undefeated at WrestleMania.
So I know he
So is
lost in
Fandango.
he lost in
So
the
is-
ladder match against what's his name? The last one last year, the Intercontinental ladder match. He was pushed off the top and
Oh, was
he
he?
won. Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Here's an outside option. You'd have to finagle it a bit story wise. I don't know when it's gonna happen. Samoa Joe.
Ooh, interested.
Samoa Joe's a guy who could do it as well, legit.
So we are all in agreement that he needs to lose then.
Yep.
Not
Yeah.
needs to, but I think
No.
if it is going to be his last
To push, yeah.
it's
has
too
to
good of
lose.
an opportunity to push someone and really.
Or he
give
might
someone
just
that
like,
rub.
hey guys, I'm back.
In that voice.
Yeah, in that way. I'm gonna do give it, guys.
Yeah.
Hey,
No, definitely that voice.
He-
I'm gonna be with Bailey
He
now.
does the what do you call it? The Abyss is Joseph Parks. He does
Yeah,
that
he
version.
just
but
changes
the-
that.
the
I would-
Undertaker,
I would love
Hi,
that.
my name's Mark Calloway.
Yeah,
I'm
have
back.
you seen my brother, the Undertaker?
Yeah.
But yeah, so yeah, Undertaker. Shelton Benjamin wants him out.
Yeah.
I don't want him out, but maybe it is time.
It's-
No, but it's time. I don't really want it out straight away.
Yeah,
Just it's time.
Anyway, it's time. So yeah. Well, that's it. I guess we'll take that as a wrap now. So check us out. Don't forget Survivor Series is coming up. We're going to be doing some few things for that. Also, check out our channel, our new YouTube channel, The Glorified Jobbers. Like, share, comment. Tell us what you think. You did it last time, but we've moved over now to our own channel because TMCFT don't deserve it.
Don't forget
Don't
to
put that in.
subscribe.
Strong words.
Don't forget to subscribe.
Subscribe,
we
like,
just did a shoot
check
on
our Twitters out,
TMCFT.
check our Facebooks out. Charlie's going to sort that out, aren't you?
Yeah, sure. Why not?
He is now. Yeah, check out his Facebook, Twitter. Thanks again. I'm the One Man Gang, aka Jace. I'm joined by Blue Meanie, K Quick, and Shelton Benjamin. So check us next time on the Glorified Jobbers. Stop doing that!